Hey there guys, welcome back to NIMBY Rails. We're in the 1.4 beta today, and as such I have it paused because all of the track is broken. So that's what we're going to look at today. I'm going to spend 20 minutes or so just going through and trying to fix some of the tracks. Such as down here, in Penzance. So as nice as having... the problem is I have to actually work out what the track was doing. As nice as it is to be able to do curved stations, this is quite the trade-off to make it possible. That's the node I'm looking for. And this one. And as such I can now pull that one out a bit more. Yeah, so curved stations are a thing, as you will know if you have seen my video from 2 weeks ago. I've lost track of when I'm putting stuff out. However, one of the other changes they made in the update was the coordinate system and how the coordinates of every track node are stored, which means that the coordinates of every track node has changed. Which means all of the tracks sort of collide with each other now. It's worse in some places than others. So that is an entirely... Okay, so that's a node. Right. There we go. Then I have to also straighten this one out. Yeah, working out where the track was is it's proving interesting, but I think that's okay. So now we start out up on the main line. This is going to be a long process though, as it's any time there's tracks adjacent to each other that aren't bound to each other, like parent nodes. Which is in an awful lot of places. Technically that would be okay, but we'll neaten it up while we're here. On the other hand, stations aren't orange now, so you know, that's something. Where's that going? Down. Okay, that's going to need a lot of dragging out. Out and out. I don't even know what's going on here. I think there is a point at which it's easier just to rebuild. And we'll just add a signal there. Ah, one of the signals is gone. Okay, that's going to cause me some issues. Because I was using some of those. That wasn't in the patch notes. As far as I saw. I might have missed it. Did I miss it? Was it in the patch notes and I just ignored it? Let me know. I think this is all single track, so it should be fine. Meanwhile, I will carry on up the double track main line. We might just about finish Cornwall today. It's a slow process. There's quite a lot of junctions out in the West Country. The junctions are where the main issues typically occur. So anywhere there's sidings or a depot or a large station. Could just zoom out. Right, Truro's going to have it. But we'll start off looking at Falmouth. The docks are okay, weirdly enough. That appears to be okay. I'm dreading Penryn. Oh, actually no, that's okay. That's not too bad. The junction with the main line. Okay. That's could do with some work. Apart from that, it's mostly fine there. Cool. Right, we'll just click build so it saves those changes. Then I was under the impression there was a single track stretch along here somewhere, but I can't see it, so maybe I'm remembering wrong. Right, here's some freight line. Some stuff to deal with. Actually, again, doesn't look the worst. That needs neatening up. Yeah, that's about it. That line will be okay on its own. St Austell will be fine. Par, however, there will be probably quite a bit will need to be done here. That's okay. This is not. That is not okay. I don't even know what's going on here. Is it a good sloop? Yeah, good sloops are possibly the worst. Because they're just completely overlapped. There we go. Straighten that. Then we come through here. That one needs neatening up. Around the curve. Mostly looks fine. Just try and pull these down a little bit to get them away from the yard, because that'll be easier than moving the yard. That's quite tight, but it is a yard, so I will accept it. That needs to be more like that. And is that everything? I think that's probably enough. There are helpfully some loops further up, I think, that I should probably look for. Here we go. Actually, not too bad. Just give it a bit of a straighten. And the other end. Yeah, that could be better. And now it is. And then I think it's all single track again, up to Newquay. So, Lostwithiel. This is a very long process, and it's very boring, and it's going to be months until I've actually sorted everything out, I think. Bodmin Parkway. Again, looks okay, all things considered. Like, it could be better. But it could also be a lot worse. And those lines were never going to be great. Right, here's a single track stretch, so you should make sure that that looks okay at both ends. It does. Liscard. Aha! Here's one that could do with some work. There we go. And the other end... The other end was better, but we'll just neaten it up a bit more. That looks fine. You're going to come down here. And up. And down the other way is just single track, so that's sorted. Looks like we'll be making it to Plymouth. I might stop at Plymouth. regardless of how long the episode's been by that point. That needs straightening out a bit. Pull that out. Straighten that crossover. And now I'm going to go up the branch quickly. So that's... I've just got to check here at Barrelston. Looks okay. The approach I'm taking is that a plain line is typically fine. Like, it will have moved slightly, but it won't be noticeable and it won't have caused an issue. Whereas goods loops and such will be noticeable. There we go. Then it will need fixing on this side as well. Like so. Round the curve. And into Plymouth Station. So that's going to be some more crossovers that need adjusting. Oh, look at that. Yeah, occasionally the station changes size. Insert. I guess, so the platform's full shifted by the looks of it. I don't know what it's parented from, but it's further away than it should be. So I think a gap of 25 should now only be a gap of 15. Great, so the distances have changed. Wonderful. That is sort of problematic, actually. That's going to be an issue at a lot of stations. Where even? Oh, it's that node. Oh, don't be parented off something. It won't help you. I don't even know what's going on here at the best of times. Neatening this out is going to be interesting. Aha! So if I drag that out like that, we should get a slightly better idea of what I was aiming for. I don't want that parented anymore. I think that's roughly what I was aiming for. By the looks of it. That looks about right. Down the other end, again, goodness knows. We'll just have to change everything. I think. There's a point where it's easy just to make everything back into a blueprint so you can edit it all. Rather than try and do specific nodes. Try and pull that out. Pull that out. Pull that curve up. There we go. This one needs to come down. going to be a work in progress. So that like so, that there, this one comes down here. Can't do anything about that one. And there we go. That's neatened out a bit. Sure, we'll leave it at that. What I will do is just pull those round slightly. There we go. That's a bit neater. I've made it to Plymouth. Wow. I feel like that's a reasonable amount to have done. 15 minutes. So, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.